So in this one, the Lotus car said that their moves in the Renault car were a little too dangerous. Fucking everything about this clip is dangerous. Even the quality. Cracking move. Quick shout out to the #1 Top G. This guy here has been gassing me up on all my videos and he's been asking for a part 3. So this one's for you, buddy. Enjoy. Okay guys, back again for part 3 of our investigating incidents and crashes in sim racing. I really like doing this show. It's fun. There's a lot of content to go through, and there will always be a lot of content to go through. And we learn, I learn, you learn, we all learn together. It's cool. I like it. So, let's do it. So this first one is an interesting one. Basically, they want to know if this is an acceptable overtake. So, let's hit it. Like always, I don't see them before you see them. I just look at the name and then play it together. Monza. Okay, so this is the question. Is that allowed? Is there a crash? Ooh, spicy. So, this is a tricky one. There's no off track. There's no incident point. You're not penalized for going on this part of the track. But it is against the sporting code to pass down here under the apron like an oval. So what I'm going to say for this one here, shame there's no sound, but it's kind of tricky because technically he's off track. He's not on the track anymore. He's past the track limits. Now, it doesn't give you a track limit here, but I'd say what's fair, please let me know down below now, because there's a million different perspectives on this. I think that he needs to wait. Yeah, he can pass on that area of the track, but he doesn't need to be let back on, because if he was to hit that car, that's an unsafe rejoin. So he has to wait until the car passes for him to safely rejoin the track. That's my solicitor hat on, but yeah, that's my take on it. Not much more there. No crashes, no blood spilled. So yeah, on to the next. So the title of this one basically says there's a different band of camps. One side thinks this car did it, the other side thinks this car did it. So that's what, yeah, the white car. So let's have a little look. We are on Imola in iRacing. These look like the LMP2 cars. Oh, here we go. Now this is shaping up. Now he knows car on your right, car on your left. Car on your right, car on your left. Both of their spotters are telling them you have someone there. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, and obviously death ensues. So I'm thinking it's the white car. It just didn't leave enough space. Like, how is this car meant to rejoin the track if you're here? And what, you're going to move left at the last minute? How's that car meant to know that? So it's either he goes onto the grass, probably spins right because he's going to be turning right. He's going to hit the white car. I don't know. I'm not too keen on the white car here. Again, after every single one of these, I want you to let me know what you think, because I'm very curious. I wish this was like a chat where we could chat live with each other. We could do that one day, but white car's an asshole. That's that. That's my technical response there. So this one here is a good one. The title is this my fault? Or is it just a racing incident? Now, when people say that, now I've said that before, and I know what I've meant. You know, let's say some races, out of my own negligence or being stupid, or, you know, we've all done these things, I've ended someone else's race. But I'm there, you know, hold on. This might not be my fault. This could be a racing incident. We'll have a look now. Because I know incidents when I see them, and I know racing incidents when I see them. Is it this car here, the Beamer? Oh, spicy. Oh, we even have the rear angle as well. Oh, that's a bad pit maneuver. But, this guy knows he's racing the same car. They both, obviously he got a better exit because he's on the inside, so he has to travel less distance. The thing about ACC is, you have a radar. Now, this looks like a replay, but in the sim, they would have a radar. And it's a very good radar. It's a cross, which shows you where the car is, and if it's red, and if it's like in your area of operations, kind of. This car would have known that car was there. And he really tracked out all the way to the right, leaving no space for him, because I think we can actually see a glimpse. We can see a glimpse that like that car's not even in his rear view television. So that means he's really alongside him. He's just, let me see if I point that way. He's just over there. Yeah, he's over there somewhere. Yeah, it's this guy's fault all over. You should have left more space, because that car has to rejoin the track. Look, this runs out of road here very quick. Watch, there's a barrier here. So he has to come back right. So it is the POV, this guy, the McLaren's fault. Alright, so this one's called Racing Incident or Penalty. Now, I don't know if this is like F1 2024, 2022. I don't know what game was this? 2023. Now, I don't know if that's speak for, you know, I fucked up. We'll see now. Ferrari battling the McLaren here at Zandvoort. Ah, did he push him? Oh, okay. See, I'm gonna say this guy was trying, like, doing this weird thing where you're like half attacking and you're half defending. So he's like, obviously for this guy he's in an attacking position. For this guy he's in a defending position. Kind of when you have cars this close, it's the only way to really be. If he makes a mistake, you can capitalize by being in the attacking position. If this guy wants to, if you don't defend this guy, he'll go up your inside. And judging by F1 lobbies, you know, if you give people an inch, they'll run a marathon all over you. So it's, in my eyes, like, if we're looking at this from a racing incident, there is no overlap. He doesn't even have his wing alongside his rear wing. He doesn't have anything. Like, they are like this. They are nowhere near alongside each other. So that means this guy has picked his line. And no matter what, he has the energy. He's going to track out here. He's already picked his line, his braking point. He's not going to be able to brake any harder. Or he's not going to be able to go back in time and grab 20 more meters on the braking zone. And this guy wanted to turn into his already predetermined line. So fortunately, it's the McLaren's fault. That was a very ambitious overtake. And to be honest, there was a killer switchback on the go here, because if he would have just hung back, he could have got this line over here, and the high line on this banking goes the whole way around, and he would have won, got the slipstream off him, and would have been chasing P1. So, shame. This video is called Red Car or Yellow Car. I assume it's asking which is at fault. This sim looks lovely. It's really nice. Really battling hard here. Red car. That's all. That is all. You thought he was a fucking skateboarder there for a second. Nice. So this one is called The Argument After This Was Spectacular. Any particular car at fault? Car spins. Does he stop on track? He stopped. He stopped. I don't know why there would be an argument over this. It doesn't make any sense. So we have this guy here. Okay, so the first guy, I assume this guy's not arguing. He spun, so he's not saying squat. Dude comes along, hits him. Just hits him. So what? There's two things this can be in sim racing. Realistically, in like in other sims, I think it could be one thing. In this sim, I think it's another. Target fixation. You look at something you don't want to hit, and then you hit it because you're looking at it. People who ride motorcycles have to worry about this sometimes. That's just like a rookie mistake you can make. You look where you go. So if you're looking at a car that's on track, kind of, you'll always end up hitting it, you know. The other thing is, maybe this guy was trying to read minds as well. And he's trying to think, I'm sure he's going to be a dickhead. He's going to drive forward and try and spin himself out. So rather than go the clear way on the outside, I'm going to make an extra effort to go on the inside and hit him. So personally for me, time would slow down in a moment like this. And then you look at the back tires. If they're spinning, expect some movement. If they're not spinning, I would have went this way. But this guy only had 4 sticks of RAM in his head. So, and then we have this guy. He had nowhere to go. So I'd be kind of peed off. If I was him, I'd be blaming this guy for not taking the open way. You know. Oh, and then he decides to go. Nice. So we have a classic who's at fault here. Just Who's at fault? It's called. What I'm thinking is, realistically, this car thought this car had a lot more speed, and he was gonna tuck in behind him perfectly, jump him, and then get on behind this guy, which it would have been beautiful if there was just 2 more inches here. But there wasn't, so the end. So this one says I'm being reported for this. Let's see. What is this? Lime Rock Park. Okay, so bit of 3 wide action. Ooh. Nah. It's just this car thought he was a lot faster than he was. It's this car. This car is being stable and predictable. Usually, even if you don't know what the crack is, you can just go with the car, whoever initiated the move. Like, this guy seemed like he was on track to slow down and make it. Now, the thing is that gets me here, he still pointed a little bit straight for this part. I can only assume that 2 meters ahead he was gonna start turning. But like, I think the fact he was 3 wide, this guy felt a bit tight. So yeah, no, that guy, because he didn't have to turn in that much. He could have taken this corner the whole way around, and then he would have won, because he would have had the inside on the next corner, and he would have had the outside speed leaving this corner. So easy win from the Valvoline car. So in this one, the Lotus car said that their moves in the Renault car were a little too dangerous. Fucking everything about this clip is dangerous. Even the quality. Cracking move. It's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, we get the outboard, the TV cam. Look at this around the outside. Look. Ooh, are we gonna get a good view of it? Yeah, a bit of grass and all for good measure. He's just sour. If anything, he's a bit stupid for taking the inside of that corner when he had more gap ahead of him around the outside of that corner, because 2 into that corner isn't always a good idea. But this guy was carrying so much speed and he had so much conviction that, like, he was having this. Look at this. This is incredible. Twitching coming around that corner. Look at this. Yeah, he's so ahead of him here. Like, look. Do you know what I mean? He had this corner. It's an amazing move. I think we we lost a bit of something here. We might have a biased clip here. But yeah, from what I've seen, it was an amazing move. Nothing more, nothing less. Am I dumb? Probably. But no, this guy asks, am I dumb for not backing out? We'll be the judge of that. The big switchback here. Bob. Yeah, no, that's not your fault, man. And they paid the price. That was 3 wide. There was no need to turn in there. Let me see. This car had heaps of track over here. This car he was staying doing his own thing. It's just this car's fault, actually. It's unfortunate for the white car. We didn't yet see if he was actually going to mess up the 3 wide. But no, it was 3 wide. If you're racing cars, you have to expect that it could be made 3 wide, like right about now. You know, he knew he was there. And he knows he's very close, because he has a mirror. Yeah, and it's his fault if he didn't use the mirror. That is the Aston Martin's fault. So, for our last clip of part 3, Red, the Marlboro Ferrari car, says it's his fault. OP thinks he's being unreasonable. I think Red car is being unreasonable. This car is perfectly on his line. Oh, there is a little kink left. I'm trying. Oh, we're gonna slow this down. No, we can't slow this down. We can just click fast. See, the gap between this car and the wall points out, and his wheels are kind of turned. No, never mind. They're not turned left at all. Never mind. Sorry. There we go. We caught the kink in the steering wheel. Yeah, I saw the kink in the steering wheel. He just decided to pit maneuver him. Yeah. And he got sent. Yeah. Oh, nice. He went underneath him too. And he's complaining. Anywho, guys, thanks very much for watching. This has been a fun one. These are always really funny to go over. I love going over these. They're great. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, drop a like, leave a comment, say hi. I always tell you say hi. Say hi. I won't say hi back. And yeah, see you around.